So basically, if you guys don't already know, ConvolkJT is cheating, right? He cheats. End of story. No questions about it. Um, you'll see on screen now, there'll be a bank statement of him paying for an artificial aiming product. Next to that, you'll see some numbers. Those numbers are a payment ID or a invoice number. If you go to artificial aiming, make an account, press on another user's profile, there'll be either 1 to 6 digits at the top. That is their user ID. If you put those 6 digits in, that are on that payment invoice as a user ID, nothing shows up. But if you put it as an invoice ID, you'll clearly see he's bought 3 months of COD sheets. Alright. Also in this video, you'll hear him mention that the payment on their website, he bought hardware ID resets. Me, Eternity, and another couple of people, we've all made accounts on artificial aiming now. And we cannot find anywhere on there where you can buy hardware ID resets. So I made a post requesting help on their help section on the forums, asking how I could buy a hardware ID reset if I don't have a subscription. And they said you can't buy a hardware ID reset unless you have a subscription. So I mean, he claims to buy hardware ID resets, and that's what those payments are for. But you can't do that unless you have an active subscription. Not to mention, the price of the products he paid for were the equivalent of 3 months of COD cheats. So like, either way, he's a cheating rat. He cheats, and basically that's the end of the story. Not to mention, the second I tried screen sharing him and getting him to do a few things, he left the call. Then also said that he'll come back in the call tomorrow and let me go through his entire PC, which he then blocked me on Discord, banned me from his chat, and yeah, apparently I'm a stalker. But you know, it is what it is. So yeah, here you go. Here's the 2 clips, and enjoy, I guess. Alright. Please tell me this is gonna load, can't. Alright, yeah, we're chill. So first thing, just go to CMD real quick.
What's CMD? Command? What's?
Yeah, so just type in CMD. Type in disk part, DISK.
Disk part?
Yeah, it's one word. And then type list space volume.
The fuck? List space volume?
Yeah.
What's up?
See everything, empty everything.
Hidden, volume 2.
Yeah. Don't worry about that.
What?
Alright, smooth. I know it's all good. Alright, just close that.
Alright.
And then
Yeah.
I don't know, for like 5 to minutes.
How long will this take?
Oh, I don't know, for like 5 to minutes. I just want to check a couple things, just check files and whatnot. Don't get me wrong, it looks
In fact, can we do this later?
What is that?
I want to go to fucking bed.
You just like the screenshot just go into like your COD folder. Literally
5-10 minutes, bro. Come on.
Like it'll be like 5 minutes at most.
I don't want. I just can't be fucked, man.
Today, Junior. I don't really care. Like, I mean, so yeah, don't worry. Oh, actually,
I'll go.
Wait,
I'll go through it with you tomorrow.
Well, wait. Can you see the? Wait. Alright. Don't worry. If you directly sent them money, bro, it would have been like to either his personal PayPal under quote unquote for you, say for example Helios or something like that, whereas you pay with a credit card, like you pay with a card, not to like PayPal or anything. Not to mention it has literally an invoice number next to it.
I'm sorry, I was reading fucking Eternity's screenshot.
Yeah, like so on your payment to him. Why wasn't it sent to like a personal or a private person? Why wasn't it sent to anything like that? Why was it sent to the fucking like? Why was it sent to artificial aiming? And it also has a fucking literally a reference number next to it, bro. Like a fucking invoice number next to it.
I don't think that's an invoice number, man.
It literally is, bro. So like, what are those numbers? Because if someone else goes and makes a payment to them right now, I guarantee it'll display different numbers. Like fuck, I'd probably test it just to prove. I'd buy like some fucking. I don't know. I don't even know what they sell, to be honest with you. I'd buy something else. Not COD cheats, but just to prove that it is an invoice number. Because it's definitely not a fucking user number. Because when we had made, I don't know who it was. There was a guy on this call earlier on. He made an account on there and went to another user's profile. And it doesn't display by username on their website. So you can't view someone's profile by their username. You have to view it by their ID. And when you put the ID in, that was on that payment, it says it's an invalid ID because it's not a profile ID. But if you buy something that would be an invoice ID. And if you sent them money, wouldn't it have been sent to like fucking? If you think Helios is a person, wouldn't it have been sent to Helios instead, to his PayPal or something? Like, why would you send it to Engine Owner? Oh, not sorry, not Engine Owner. Why would you send it to Artificial Aiming?
You said so much there.
Yeah, why would your payment be to Artificial Aiming and then followed by an invoice number? Why wouldn't you
feel
say
like it's
Artificial
pretty
Aiming?
easy to understand these things, man.
Exactly. So explain it. Like, why the fuck's there an invoice number after it? Why wouldn't it be sent directly to Helios or a developer?
Because I'm supporting their project. I'm not supporting.
Exactly. So how do you do a custom donation on their website without buying a product?
You can like buy hardware ID resets and shit like that, if you really wanted to and stuff like that.
To
If
buy
you
a
wanted
hardware
to
ID
spoil.
set, you would have to then also have to have a paid account with a fucking subscription to something else to be able to even view that page, would you not?
No,
Let me test it then.
I'm pretty sure you can just buy it straight away.
I can test it. Artificial. I mean,
Anyway, I was completely right. You're just gonna like throw a million questions. Also, you're friends with Eternity, and Eternity's fucking weird cunt.
I
So
literally
I'm
met
just gonna
attorneys
leave.
today, for sure. Hey, yeah,
Oh my god. What the fuck? That cunt needs help. I love how he just comes in all fucking guns blazing. Oh, Eternity's a fucking weird cunt. What?
Please tell me you recorded that, bro.
Yeah, dude, I am. Don't worry.